Testing.
Hello?
1, 2, 3.
Can you guys hear me?
Is this better?
I still need to hit record. My mic on?
Nope. Hit that button.
Hold on, my kids need me.
Testing. Testing.
I don't think I'm recording.
I forgot to grab a Dr. Pepper.
I'm Nick.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Emily.
And we don't claim to be experts.
Welcome back to today's episode of We Don't Claim to Be Experts. This is also the first episode of Season 3. This episode is hosted by Nick, where we dive into the world of Furbies. These iconic, interactive toys have been captivating and sometimes creeping out people of all ages since the 1990s. Join us as we explore the history, evolution, and impact of Furbies. So grab your favorite Furby, sit back, and enjoy the show.
Emily, there's a storm coming in.
No.
I don't know if you knew this.
Oh my gosh.
We're supposed to get like inches of snow, but there's this crazy windstorm that's hitting right now.
Yeah. I think they said like 60 mile per hour gusts.
Yes,
Like sustained winds of 25 miles an hour.
Well, the good news is I don't think you'll need your rain gutter
Yes,
until
I need
after the
to
snow is
tell them.
done, when it starts melting. So you got some time. You can.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
how
it's
you gonna
raining up
fix
here
it
right now.
if there's snow? So you gotta fix it before the snow.
Yeah, that's my bet.
That's my bit.
Man.
Oh
I
man.
don't know about you
Okay.
guys, but I'm tired.
Yeah. I'm probably not quite as tired as you. And I'm tired
I don't
for
know.
different reasons. Like, my kids have been sick. Well, one's been sick, the other one just has trouble sleeping sometimes, so. But you've been
Yeah.
working lots of
I think-
hours.
I think of that when I say like how tired I am. I'm like, at least I'm not dealing with kids.
It does
least
add
I'm-
another
or at least-
element of fun.
Yeah. At least I'm not dealing with dogs.
Isn't that in Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
The
What?
Mary Poppins?
Element of fun.
Wait, okay, what?
Yeah.
What's your question?
Isn't that in
You're
that
asking
song?
if it's in the song. Okay,
Element of fun. What you just
I
said.
don't know.
I think that's in a song.
Is it a Panic at the Disco song? No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
I don't know. I gotta get. Ellie really wants to be with me today, but she keeps trying to bite Mater. So that might be in the
Oh,
background.
Ellie.
How was your weeks? It's been a long time. I had to dust the dust off my microphone.
You had to dust the
Been a while since
dust
I
off.
recorded. Or a dust off my microphone.
Yeah. Ooh, I have an idea.
Dust the dust off.
Okay, so my life is just always a crazy mess. So like my table I used last time we recorded in here, I'm using it for my tomato plants. So they've got the boot over the podcast.
Of course.
So I gotta make this higher so I don't have to lean over.
Naturally.
Oh, Emily's got poor connection.
What?
Yeah.
I am far away from the router. Oh.
Probably the wind too. I heard wind interferes with podcasts.
That's,
Word on the
that's
street.
like, so
Sorry.
anytime we have technical difficulties, it's because it's windy here.
It's windy outside.
There's
Yeah,
no
it's
other
terribly
reason.
windy. Yeah, Utah. It's just it's a wind pipe. I'm not thinking of good words today, guys. I can't think of things.
It's like you've spent too many hours using all your
You need
words
Dr.
this
Pepper.
week.
Hey, look what I got. I got some clips for my tarp in
I'm
the
so-
backyard.
That's not a I thought you were gonna hold up a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I got some whiteout in this pocket and a Dr. Pepper in my other pocket.
I
There's
do
no
need
cat.
Dr. Pepper.
There's
I
no
drank-
cat food today.
Yesterday, I think I drank the most Diet Coke that I've had in a long time. Just and they're like the little cans, you know, like the half size cans. So it felt like I only drank 3 or 4, but I drank like 2 times cans.
Because they're half the size.
Because it's half the size.
'Cause
That's what I'm
it's
gonna
half
tell my
the
doctor. Yeah, it's half the size. Doesn't count. Doesn't matter.
I condone that logic.
So your guys' weeks were good.
This week was kind of a weird week. We were talking
Yeah,
about
busy.
Dogecoin yesterday.
Oh, it's
And
up,
it's-
right?
Yeah, and
Wait.
it's been on a roll.
It's dropped a little
Yeah.
bit this morning.
I've lost $200 today from the all-time high in the middle of the night.
What? Let's see. Oh, it's
Yeah.
gone up a lot
Yeah.
in the last month. Wow.
Yeah, so on Shiba Inu, I am up 100%.
Wow.
And then Doge, I'm up probably 81 is what it says.
It's up like the most it's ever been. No,
What,
never mind. It hasn't. It's not. Dogecoin.
Okay.
It was up. Let's see, 60. Oh, it hit 64 cents.
No,
That's
it hit like
crazy.
74 cents, I think was the all-time high.
All-time
like-
high, 64 cents.
Oh, really? I thought it was 70
Yeah.
something.
That's crazy.
I will tell you guys a secret.
As you tell the
Secret to
whole world
Dogecoin?
in the
Yeah, nobody listen. Nobody listen. Nobody's about
So-
to tell us something.
I have
Shh, close your ears.
I've never told you guys this. So we had quite a bit of 73 cents for the all-time high.
That's not what Google says.
That's what Google says.
She shows us a Google
It
screen.
says the highest was 64 cents on May. Okay, what's the date? What date is it?
That's not what Google.
Coinbase says the all-time
Mace-
high of Dogecoin was 74 cents.
Wow.
Okay, anyway, but
Google.
let me preface this by saying
Google.com.
I do not condone investing in cryptocurrency. I think it's too volatile, and there's and you will learn from
And
my
we're not
experience.
experts.
So we put a bunch of money into it during the pandemic, and then it had its big rally when there was Elon Musk and SNL, and our all-time high in our account. You guys ready for this? How much was in there when it hit its high?
Wait, can I guess?
Please.
It wasn't six figures, right?
No.
I'm gonna guess $22,000.
No. Katie, do you want to take a...
I don't
Is
even
it higher than
guess.
that?
Yes.
That's so silly. I don't even want to know. I'm
I
gonna
know,
throw
let me
up.
Yeah. I'm telling you, okay, let me look. So we had close to
$75,000.
it was close to $70,000 when it hit its all-time high. But then the problem is that people pulled out. I mean that's essentially what it is. It's like it's not really your money. Yeah,
the
and it's only
internet
your money if
boosting
you pull it out.
yeah.
So it's like we didn't have that much money. We only have that much money because other people had their money in it. But it's like
Isn't there conspiracy that Elon was like the major investor that pulled out? That's why it dropped so low.
well, I don't know. I didn't hear that. I heard that it was just some random whale. There was an article of some guy who kept his identity secret when he did this interview, but he was traveling the world, and he had all this money he got from Dogecoin. He was one of the whales.
So what are you guys doing with your investment money? What'd you do with it?
Okay, so let me get back to that, because we did not pull out at the right moment. We were hoping it'd go higher and we'd be Bitcoin millionaires, but just kidding. I don't know.
Dogecoin millionaires.
Yeah, but yeah. But I mean, essentially, it would get to the point of Bitcoin. But anyway, people pulled out. We ended up pretty much where we started. We never really took it out, so we didn't end up making any money, And we've since invested it in other stuff. We have it in some real estate investments now, because it just stressed me out. The market was too volatile, but we have a little bit still in there. So so that's my thing. That's what I was gonna say. Is you cannot predict what it's gonna do. You could lose your money, and it's people were buying it when it was at its all-time high, and those people lost money, and they lost a lot of money. So,
You should see the type of stress I'm under when I go to the store and I'm trying to figure out what milk I want to get. It's pretty much the same thing, Emily. I think we got the same problems here. I think I'll get oat milk this time. Yeah.
oat milk's
That's
delicious. Yeah.
I like oat milk.
But yeah, so kind of crazy week.
I like oat milk in my tea.
I get it, and I get the hype. I had Dogecoin as well. It's crazy. It's cool to see it. I like that. It's pretty much a high. Especially when it kind of goes up. I can only imagine if it went up as high as it did for you guys, Emily.
Yeah.
But it I don't trust it. I don't trust any of it.
Yeah.
I trust regular investments and whatnot. I mean, trust is kind of tough because they can all fail tomorrow. But
And I think I told you guys this last night when I just mentioned that crypto was on a roll right now. But it's we haven't done anything with it for I haven't bought or traded anything for over a year. So the money I've made is because I bought it a while ago and then just haven't done anything. And there was times where I was down $200, So it's had we gotten out when it was down, we wouldn't have seen this increase now. But it's this increase could disappear in an hour. It's crazy. We're up $60 on Bitcoin. Kind of crazy because Bitcoin's doing a little rally right now too.
I don't know. After the whole GameStop stuff, it's kind of like seeing what large companies and people that have a ton of assets and how they can manipulate everything. It's really terrifying.
Yeah. What's something better
Anyways.
people can invest in than Dogecoin and
Me.
invest in Katie? I don't know. Something tangible. You gotta have something tangible. Yeah. What did Mom say?
I'm telling you, me. Make my
Didn't
life
Mom say
beautiful.
that Trump said that you should buy gold?
No,
You
we
should
don't
invest
talk
in
about
gold.
that, dude. No, I think it was bonds.
Buy bonds. You know what else you could buy is a good investment, and it's gonna be worth millions one day. Our topic of the day: Furbies. Do you guys have your Furbies tucked away from the '90s?
King of the Segway. I always say that.
Oh man,
I don't think I ever had a Furby.
didn't we have Furbies? I swear I had a Furby.
I had a Furby.
Oh,
Emily
maybe had a
did.
Furby. Well, if Emily had anything, it was ours too.
I think I got like the second generation Furby.
Yeah.
But it wasn't as cool as Emily's.
I remember you make that noise.
Mine was like small.
Yeah, that
Is
was
that
a cool. That was a cool
the noise
Christmas.
of the machine broken?
No, we would just like make
the
weird
motors.
noises. And the ones today are kind of cool because they
Just
they make more
random.
sense than the old ones did.
So yada yada. Welcome to season 3 of We Don't Claim to Be Experts. This is season 1 was a blast. Obviously, season 2 was great. Kind of got to know our personalities a lot more. I don't know if we had much of a plan, but it was kind of cool to just chat with you guys for season 2. But we wrapped it up a little shorter than we did season 1. And now we're ready to start season 3. We're getting back into the swing of things, getting back to our roots, getting back to our nostalgia. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be our new intro. Nostalgia. Wait, you guys say it too, and then I'll add it.
Oh dear, no.
I already said it. Emily just has
Yeah,
to say it.
I'll say it for you, Emily. I'm a Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper nostalgia, Dr. Pepper. That's my Emily impression. Sorry, no, I mean Kings Island. What's it called?
How do you not remember things?
Oak Island. Yeah, what is Kings
Island.
Island?
Craig.
Yeah.
What did you call Gary Drayton? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, Craig. I don't know. I'm sorry that offended you. I did think about that. Yeah. So Emily
I'm
just
okay.
held,
I was just teasing.
Emily just held up one of her daughter's Furbies, and this is what kind of spawned my curiosity. Is I didn't know Furbies were back. I didn't know they're a thing. I don't know why they're popular. How do you think? I mean, was it just advertisement? How did your girls find out about the Furby, Emily?
Yeah, it was on commercials. They were pushing it hard pre-Christmas.
Wow.
In fact, when we wrote our letter to Santa, it was in like October. So yeah,
Wow.
so they knew about it before Christmas. And then Finley got one for Christmas, and then Zoe got one for her birthday, which is a couple months
Gotcha.
after Christmas, or a month after Christmas.
What does this Furby do? Can you remember like what the advertisement is, or like, do you know what this one does differently?
It has clear
Yeah,
ears.
he like lights
Yeah.
up. He does like you can have him do like copycat, I think, and then there's like a light show where like his ears change colors, and then
Yeah.
he can do fortune teller where you ask him a question and then he'll
Like a
answer
magic
it.
8-ball?
Yeah, and one of my favorite things he says, and I say it all the time, is he goes, "Word to the Furb."
Wait, does the Furby speak English now?
Yeah, but he also has
What
like his
the-
own little gibberish.
Yeah, the
But-
Furbies always had gibberish. I didn't realize they speak human
Well,
now.
supposedly though you could like teach him to speak, but I never got mine to do that.
Wow.
I
Furby,
think.
say
I don't know.
butts.
I
It's
don't.
been like 20 years. I
Butts.
don't. Or longer.
I feel like they would advertise that you could teach it to speak, but back in
Yeah.
the 90s, I don't think that technology existed.
No, they were just doing the Ziba Waba. You know, they were whatever they say. Huh? Yeah. Well, it's crazy that Furby technology has gone so far in the last 20 years. It's
Yeah,
been
they're
almost 20
definitely-
years.
Who
I
would've
think I think the first one came out in the 90s, right? 98? The late 90s.
1998 was when the first one came out.
All right, don't look
Do you
too much
remember-
up, Emily, because I
Well,
have a lot of stuff on the docket.
Well, hopefully this
for the
isn't in
Furby
there.
talk.
But do you guys remember when you could buy them at McDonald's? Like,
Yeah.
it was okay.
No.
So it was one of the McDonald's toys, and I forgot about that till
Yeah.
like I pulled up this. Sorry, are you going to talk about it in a minute?
Uh-huh.
But
That's okay.
okay, go. You keep going. Keep going.
No. Go talk about the McDonald's toy. Did you have
But-
any of those?
I had one that looked like my Furby. I was able to get a McDonald's toy that was like a little plastic.
I feel like I
Furby.
remember that.
Yeah.
Like it was the same one.
Yeah, it was so cute.
So the history of the Furby. Strap in, guys. The Furby is an American electronic robot. Originally released in 1998, it resembles a hamster or owl-like creature, and went through a period of being a must-have toy following the holiday season launch. Over 40 million Furbies were sold during the 3 years of its original production, with 1.8 sold in 1998, 14 million sold in 1999. That's crazy. 1.8 in the first year, 14 million in the next year. Its speaking capabilities were translated into 14 languages. When I had given Zoe the Furby that we helped you pick up, Emily, I didn't. There was the chance, that they could talk to each other, like you link them up, and I'm like, that's crazy. That's kind of cool. You can get them to talk, but I guess that was an original thing too. Is you can
Yeah.
get two Furbies to chat.
We kept trying with ours, but ours never did. Mine and Emily's. I
And
think.
if I could
We couldn't get hers to work either.
interject really quick. So it says right here, it says Furbies can communicate with one another via infrared port located between their eyes. Furbies start out speaking entirely Furbish with short words, simple
Yeah.
syllables, and then it says they are programmed, however, to speak less and less Furbish and more English. And that was the original ones. So they could speak words. My memory
Yeah.
did not fail me from my
I am excited you mentioned that, Emily, because that's my next point is the language. But people were kind of scared of this thing. I don't know if you knew this.
I'm brushing feelings right
it was
now.
like it was like it was the first crazy scare for AI. people thought that this device was the
Gonna spill national security secrets.
yeah
I mean,
artificial
AI
intelligence.
is getting big now.
It was
Maybe that's the
reflected in
key
their
is
ability to
Furbies.
develop language skills. Furbies can communicate with infrared, like Emily mentioned. There was a common misconception that repeated words they repeated words that were said around them. This belief was likely stemmed from the fact that it is possible to have a Furby say certain pre-programmed words or phrases more often by petting it whenever it said those words. So because of this AI, the National Security Agency was actually feared the Furby. They banned Furby at just one location. I don't know how many spots, but NSA banned employees from bringing Furbies to their office.
We know what you're
in
up to,
fear that-
Bill. Don't bring your little
In-
daughter's
in-
Furby.
Yeah, why were they bringing their children's Furby? to
Yeah.
work?
I have not taken my girl's Furby.
Show and tell.
Yeah, they shouldn't have scheduled that bring your Furby to work day.
Yeah, that's a you problem.
So NSA theorized that if employees discuss confidential information around the toys, the information could be used later, repeated on a later date, because it's like it can hear me talk and it's communicating with me. Is it recording me? Is this device keeping track of what I'm doing? Yada yada. Roger Schiffman, the owner of Tiger Electronics that created the first Furby, said that it has absolutely no ability to do any recording whatsoever. Case closed. Why
Yeah.
not trust the guy for the one statement?
And that's funny too, because so I heard that too, like when I was a kid, that it could like mimic you, and you were like teaching it English. I think they did like say that, but maybe it was just like they don't want to say like, hey, in a week he's gonna start saying pre-programmed phrases. Like they want you to interact with it and have fun with it. But what did you say that made me think of something? Oh, but I mean, there's been recording devices for how many decades? Like,
Right.
we're worried about someone sneaking in a Furby.
Thanks, Richard Nixon. Richard Nixon really blew,
Yeah.
he prevented us from bringing our Furbies anywhere.
Yeah.
These recording devices.
Way to go.
Oh, man.
I swear I had a Furby because I feel like I tried to dismantle mine. Like take the outer part of the Furby. I almost said skin, but I was going to say took the skin off the Furby.
I skinned my
Just to
Furby.
see what was on the inside. Because you've seen pictures, right, of
Yeah.
what's underneath the Furby.
They're
It's,
just eyes. And then
Yeah, eyes and a beak.
So scary.
That's funny.
So, Katie, you
I
never had a
always felt
Furby?
like Furbies. I think I had like a smaller one than Emily's. Like it was
You had the
not
McDonald's
like a
one?
full. No, it was like the second generation. They made a smaller one for the second generation, and it didn't have all the capabilities as the first generation.
Mm.
I always felt like Furbies were a tangible Tamagotchi,
It's
more like an actual pet.
Yeah. Well, keep the Tamagotchi and keep this this fear from the United States and national security threat on the back burner, guys, because we'll get back to that.
So Finley's and Zoe's, so theirs actually came with like a little pizza charm, and you feed it pizza, and he'll be like, "Ooh, pizza!"
that's cute.
Like, and it's on a necklace, which I think is very smart because it's nice so you don't lose it. And then they have these little like charms that my girls put in the Furby's hair. I'm trying to see if I have any that I can show you, but and then also
Yeah.
they used it to decorate the little necklace. But yeah, you can feed them pizza.
That new Furby is rock and roll.
Yeah.
Do you know how many? There's when the first Furbies came out. There was hundreds of them, right? Do you know how many Furbies are being sold today? Like how many different styles?
No.
There's only 2.
Is
There's
there?
technically 3.
Okay, I was gonna say I've
And
only seen.
your girls have the 2, like the most popular ones. There's a third one. I think it's sold in a different country.
Is it blue?
It might be. I have it on one of my tabs. But there's only a few sold today. So they kind of got away from that. Gotta collect them all, like rarity kind of Furbies.
Yeah, where they all had their own little unique characteristics.
Yeah. But I thought that
Although-
was kind of the sweet part of it.
But I mean that's smart because what if Furby didn't take off, and now they've got this like mass production where they can change all the things, but it doesn't matter because then nobody's buying them.
Yeah.
It's interesting just how marketing.
Okay, so a little insight on the initial creation of the Furby. Dave Hampton and Caleb Chung spent 9 months creating the Furby. In addition to 9 months they spent designing the toy. After 2 attempts on licensing the concept, they invited fellow toy and game inventor Richard C. Levy. You guys know the name. Just kidding, I don't know. To join their efforts to sell the Furby, Levy brought
Ricky
Furby
Levy.
to Ricky. Ricky, if it weren't for Ricky. Furby's first public appearance was at American International Toy Fair in 1998. I did not know there was an American International Toy Fair. I feel like these just
Is it
showed
in
up on
Vegas?
television. Yeah, you're right. Furbies. Okay, what was the original cost of a Furby? Any guesses?
1990.
I was gonna say 25 or 30.
That is $35. That's how much
Woo!
the Furby cost. Do you know how much the Furby costs today?
45.
Nope, higher. Yeah.
Are you
it's around,
serious?
It's
I
around
have no
70.
idea.
It's around $70 for a new Furby.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
Swear words.
Real quick, so I looked it up. So $35 in 1998 equals $66 in 2024. Just for
Oh, so they did the math.
yeah, they figured out for inflation.
All right, so Furbies originally retailed for $35. Upon release, they sold very well. Catapulting demand during the 1998 Christmas period drove the resale price for Furbies to $100. So people would buy these and resell them for $100.
Yes.
And sometimes as high as several $100. Furbies were sold for over $300 in newspapers and in auctions. Nicknames were given to different aesthetic varieties, and sellers assigned rarity values to them. So it's like that same thing. There were hundreds of these things, and they all, had different costs and whatnot. I don't remember. I think there was like a black and white one I remember liking as a kid. I don't know for sure, but I do have got all my tabs reloading here. All right, I have this website. You guys are going to kick out of this. It is called gofurby.blogspot.com, and it has the list of all of the original Furbies. and it has the price or the selling value if you have one of these Furbies by name, and if it's working, and if it's sealed. So if it's out of the box and it's working, it's what the cost could be, and if it's still sealed in the original packaging, it's what how much you can buy for it.
So
how much on the resale market do you think the most expensive Furby could be bought for today?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
$500.
It's called Penguin. Yeah, right on the dot. $500.
Really?
Yeah, and if it's out of the box and still working, it's $350.
I was gonna
Sorry,
say
$500 plus.
the one that I had when I was a kid, you can get on Amazon for $199.
Oh, let's see. Oh, really? $199. That's a cute one.
I think mine was gray.
Mine had a pink tummy and little spot
Okay,
too.
so
It was so cute.
Okay, so the rare ones, that most expensive one, was a Generation 8 from the first round. They were not released in the U.S. They were limited release in Mexico and South American countries. So the Penguin one, the one that's cost $500, that's because it was a limited release in some countries.
Okay, this is a
Would
dumb
you
question.
Would you consider that one Dalmatian? What color was yours, Emily?
Yeah,
What's
it was
the
like
flavor?
it was. Well, it said silver with black spots.
Oh.
But I wonder
Oh.
if so I wonder if back in the 90s though, like ones that were released in South America, I wonder if they spoke Spanish or
Oh.
the
Yeah.
corresponding language.
Yeah, so the Furby, let's see, maybe I already mentioned it, but they did speak a variety of languages. Yeah,
Oh.
14 different languages.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
How progressive in 1998.
Right. So the significant aftermarket demand and price in the toy resulted in a case of fraud in which customers paid for Furbies that were never delivered. So, boom, bada bing, the 90s came back to bite these guys in the butt because the internet was so new. And people didn't have trusted sites and whatnot. Parental battles, arguments, and fights increased rapidly as supplies dwindled, and when retail suppliers ran out, buyers had turned to the internet, where Furbies could be purchased for 2, 3, or more multiples for their retail price. During one 12-month period, a total of 27 million Furby toys were sold. At one point there were 27 million Furbies in the world. So you can see why the the National Security Agency was scared that these things were recording people, and
now-
could
And now we've got an Alexa in every room in our house and our phone in our pocket.
right.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't think Amazon cares about what I talk about, but it's just funny how our world's evolved.
Yeah. Mine hears me say, asks Chandler, "What's for dinner?"
Yeah.
All right.
Or tell my girls to pick up their shoes for the 100th time. Like, Amazon doesn't care about that.
Katie, do you did Ben ever have a Furby? Did it ever come up in your relationship? You guys talking about Furbies?
He didn't grow up with a lot of like mainstream toys.
I want to know if Ryan had a Furby. Can I go ask him real quick?
Yeah, I'll go ask Chandler.
You can have a hall pass. We'll let you have a hall pass.
She's actually going. I didn't. I might run and get coffee, but I can still hear you, Katie.
Just playing hold music. It's fine. I was just singing some hold music. Wow, that was perfect timing. Both of
Wow.
you came back at the same time.
Ryan said no.
I asked my coffee pot, said no. Chandler's sleeping.
Oh.
Or else I'd ask her. I love that you got up. That's what I mentioned right when you got up. She actually got up.
Yeah, so he said no, and then I said, "Did your sister have one?" He said, "I don't remember." Oh,
All right.
you okay? Doctor?
Excellent detective.
Which
work,
doc just
Emily.
fell?
Now we all know.
Yeah. We're keeping the total. Who in our lives had Furbies?
Should do
A poll?
well, ask on our Instagram.
Yes.
Who had a Furby? Poll, yeah.
Okay,
Could not
so
think of that word.
here,
That was so stupid.
here are some of the languages they spoke: English, French, Spanish, German, Italian, Japanese, Swedish, Greek, and Portuguese.
Wow.
That is so
Yeah.
cool.
Do you know what the language is that Furby speak? Oh, Emily said it already.
Furbish.
Yeah,
Word to the
Furbish.
Furb.
Let's see. All right, let's go through the generations. Generations? Shall we? for the Furbies?
Yes.
Do you know what? So first generation, how long did it last? You guys have any idea?
Did they? Okay, let me ask this
No
though.
idea.
Did they ever go away, or are we talking about the original 3 years?
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Furbies, I keep saying they're back, but they never left.
Dun dun dun.
Maybe that could be the title of the episode. Furbies, they're back, but they never left.
Yeah.
Or question mark, they're back? All right, first generation, 1998 until 2002. So the design was simple in their words. Electric motor and a system of cams and gears close to the Furby's eyes and mouth, raise its ears, lift up off the ground in a faux display of mobility. The originals are popular with many hackers as they can be dissected and made to do interesting things. In particular, their advanced audio capabilities and various sensory interfaces make them popular with the circuit-bending community. So I don't know what they'd get them to do, but there's a community out there that could mess with these guys. So along with the regular Furbies we saw, there were Furby babies. I think those are the McDonald's toys.
I think that's what
But there might have been also sold in the store, the Furby babies. But then there were Furby friends. I don't know if you remember these. That's where they had like IP licensed designs for the robots to do the same things. But they had Gremlins, E.T., and Yoda. So they designed Furbies to have these little, they could be Yoda, which would be great. I don't know if it spoke like Yoda, but I never looked it up. Or if it spoke like E.T. That'd be cute. It's also like AI. If they can get Elliot. So I thought that was it for Furbies because that's the last time I ever cared, and I probably saw an ad for Furbies was when I was a kid, and there might have been in the store, but I probably just passed over it. After that, all right. So Generation 2 was 2005 until 2007. So it took them 3 years to come out with the second generation. So 2005 saw the reintroduction,
I'm gonna look up what they
updated
look like.
Emotronic Furby, the voice recognition and more complex facial movements, was sold by Hasbro. So it's a different toy company that started selling these.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
2005
Furby
Furbies were creepy.
And the first generation ones weren't?
No, look at it. Google it. 2005 Furby.
Here, I got the whole. I got the pictures right here of all the generations.
Oh. You should just Google it though, Katie. Like it's like
Yeah, I just
all the ones that pop up.
Yeah, they have some creepy ones. Let's see. I might go to Generation 2.
Like they look like potatoes with fuzz. Oh my god.
Potatoes with fuzz.
Wait, hold on. Era 2. Okay, Era 2. Oh yeah, they are potatoes with fuzz. Ew. Yeah, they're weird. Their head's too small. Their ears are too on top of their head. Too far on top of their head.
Like it looks like
Oh, look at-
a moldy.
I like the ones with legs. Look at the emotronic Furby baby. See the leg ones? Yeah, the
Oh,
leg
yeah.
on that Furby.
It looks like a chicken. Like chicken
Yeah.
legs.
Oh man. All right. Well, as you guys are looking down this list, I'll just keep talking about these generations.
Okay.
Okay, so third generation. So it again took about 5 years to get to the third generation. Furby booms. This was a different time in life. So if you think about 2012, 2015, what did people start having more of in their pockets?
Candy. Just kidding.
Candy. They had candy connectivity.
I was just
Yeah.
kidding. Phones,
Bluetooth.
right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Right?
they had so they had phone connectivity. So these were also different design. They had white LCD eyes, and the mobile app. They had to use a
Nice.
mobile app to connect to these toys. In April 2012. 2012, it was announced that Hasbro would be making a new line of Furbies. The new line was released in 2012. As December, there were 16 colors: teal, white, blue, black, purple, tangerine, tango, yellow, aqua, navy blue, plum, pink, pink teal, orange blue, pink, blue pink, black pink, blue, yellow, teal, purple, and gray teal. Furbies were one of the 11 toys named at the top of the Christmas toy list in 2013. So there was a top toy in 2013. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
And I didn't know they were
That's
alive.
wild.
Yeah.
I
Are you
found
still looking at
that.
pictures of them?
Well, no. Okay. Sorry.
I found it.
I found the McDonald's toy was the one I had, but he had brown eyes and mine had blue eyes, my real one. But there he is.
All right, and then I'll send you this list for you guys to kind of get a kick out of. So this is the original Furbies pricing and whatever. It's a whole thing about Furbies, but this is the Furby value guide. I just linked you the Furby value guide.
Okay, good.
All right, I'll continue going down. Fourth generation continued having LCD eyes. Here's the kicker. Fourth generation was only out for 1 year. It was canceled after 1 year. So because of the connectivity, there were concerns over Furby security that aren't just things from the 90s. In 2016, Hasbro released the Furby Connect, which used an internet-connected mobile app to interact with the world around it. It created a security concern, which, connected to the internet, phone, yada yada. This Furby listens to me and connect to this device, goes to the cloud. So most updates for the Furby came through the app, and so people quit using it. There were basically, I don't know if it was NSA level fear, but people quit using it because they didn't want this device hearing them like an Alexa.
I'm nodding my head, shaking it, rolling my eyes.
All right, so that brings us to today. Real quick.
Well, I was just going to say, I was curious as you were talking, because then I started hearing you talk about Hasbro, because Tiger Electronics was who created the first Furby, which I didn't realize they also came up with the Talk Boy, the Gigapets, and then I had this little, iPod thing that has a Tiger Electronics logo on it, this little iPod dog thing. But it looks like they merged with Hasbro. I guess it says right here, it's been a subsidiary of Hasbro since 1998. So I guess they were like a,
little partner.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Be careful how much you read into all this, Emily, because it might spoil something I bring up later. All right, in fifth generation, 2023 to today, Hasbro announced the return of the Furby. So even they said it was the return of the Furby. 5 voice-activated modes, over 600 responses, came in 3 varieties. Purple Coral, which your girls have, and a special edition tie-dye, only in France, Great Britain, and Ireland.
I saw
so
you can
unlike
get it on
the Furby,
Amazon.
Oh, can you?
But I don't know. But now I'm going to look at
resale.
it because I'm curious. Yeah, if it's a resale thing.
Unlike Furby Connect and Furby Boom, they cannot connect to an app, and instead of LCD eyes, they had drawn-on eyes. So the new Furby has glowing ears, responds to petting, shaking, and feeding, and also comes in a bundle of accessories.
Oh, that's
cute.
Look at the little pizza.
Look, it's got the little pizza.
It comes with a comb.
Yeah, and it looks...
it comes with with bundled accessories, necklace with beads, and a comb. It speaks 6 languages: English, Spanish, German, Italian, French, and Polish. So that's where we're at today. Is the current Furby? I like the current Furby. That's a cute. And plus the colors, it's kind of, it's not like boy color and girl color. It's, just a fun color that anyone can love.
Yeah.
My in-laws were just in Scotland. I should have had them buy a tie-dye Furby. I've only had known.
Oh, so look.
Can you bring me back a souvenir?
A Furby. So this one says, okay, so I told you guys, did I tell you about can do dance party? Oh, I told you light show, I think. So it has dance party. It says you can unlock different songs and adorable dance moves. Copycat, which Furby repeats what you say. And there's 6 hilarious voices. Tell my fortune, ask questions, and hear funny fortunes. Let's chill. They do breathing exercises and positive expressions, which is cute. And then the light show, color changing lights react to your touch. And I love that this one, you lay it on its back and you can get it to go to sleep. Like, you just you're like, all right, I'm done. And you lay him on its back and he falls asleep. Yeah.
All right, here are some fun facts.
What time? Furby not know what is time?
It knows the word time, but it doesn't know what that word means.
Yeah.
Yep.
This Furby's full of crap.
He said, yep.
Ooh, big oof.
That's cute. I like the ears, dance.
Ooh,
Whoa!
gotta try this.
He liked what I fed him.
I like that on top of the noises it was making, I can hear like the engines or the gears.
Engines.
Okay, some fun facts about Furby. The original, most iconic, and most popular Furby was released in 1998. These little kids kicked off the robotic pet trend and continues to this day. Wildest selection of colors with 48 normal editions and 19 special editions. That's what the original had. First generation was just filled with glitches and everything. I think, ours probably broke pretty quick. Loud gears, poor quality.
I do remember having to reset mine a few times. Like it would get into like a mode, and you'd have to all you could do is reset it.
Yeah, they would have glitched audio, would freeze randomly. They wouldn't go to sleep sometimes, so they just keep talking. Let's see. I think is that down here.
Well, how will they hear national security secrets if they go to sleep, okay?
Yeah, exactly. It always has
Good
to be
point.
on. So the Furby was released in 1998. I don't know where I have this written down. But do you know what killed the popularity of the Furby when it first came out? Katie, you originally said it, but the Tamagotchi came out.
Ooh la la.
They came out before the
And-
Tamagotchi?
Furbies were out before the Tamagotchi.
Okay, let me think about this. Okay, so I would have been 10. And when I was 10, I was in 3rd grade. So I think it was the same year.
So they
I
probably
haven't-
came out, but the popularity and the
Oh.
sales and everything.
I remember being in 3rd grade. Or maybe it was 2nd grade.
They were released in Japan first, so it could have also taken a bit for popularity to grow over here in the
'Cause,
United States.
Yeah, I had it around on my belt loop at school when we were playing Oregon Trail. Yeah. And I had a gigapet
All right,
too.
well, I'm just about wrapped up with my Furby talk, but I do have some trivia for you guys.
I do want to say one thing. I wonder if part of the resurgence of the popularity, because if you think about it, like my generation, like it was super big and we loved it and it was great. Now I'm at the point in my life where I have kids that are at that age. You know what I'm saying? Like we're reliving.
You want them to experience
Yeah,
what
it's
you
like
lived.
I've noticed that with like fashion trends and stuff. It's like
Mm.
stuff that was popular when, like, it's prime time for like fashion stuff from when I was a kid. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you see it all over like social media and stuff, but it's like I feel like there's some sort of correlation with that, where it's like it's this nostalgic thing where, you know, it caused awesome emotions back then, and now we're kind of reliving it in a different way through our kids.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
That makes sense.
as you were.
No, that's a good point. You want the kids to relive. So have you bought them a Tamagotchi yet?
No, because I'm gonna be the one taking care of it.
You're just gonna kill it.
It's funny because
Like,
I was gonna. What you say?
I was just gonna
Before
say,
you,
you know, do you know like how when kids ask, "Can I get a puppy?" and the mom's like, "No, because I'm gonna be the one taking care of it." It's like, no, you're not getting
Did
a
you girls brush
Tamagotchi.
your teeth? Did you feed your Tamagotchi?
Yeah.
I have gone to
Alright,
buy
you
a
guys ready for some
Tamagotchi.
trivia?
Oh, I've gone to buy a
Yeah, you were gonna buy
Tamagotchi
us one.
multiple times. Yeah, I've gone to buy one multiple times because I want to relive how it felt to have one, but I also don't want to be responsible for a Tamagotchi.
I love too that like everything we did with Tamagotchis, there were only 3 buttons.
Yeah.
Like we did everything. Like what skill we had.
I mean, look at how we texted.
Also, can we talk about that anxiety? Because, like, that was a real stress for me. Like, going to school and being worried I wasn't going to be able to upkeep my Tamagotchi and it would die. And then
Or
it
there'd
would
be
die.
poop.
Yeah, poop
Or there'd
everywhere.
be just poop everywhere.
Oh, we had
Anyways, trivia
trauma.
time.
trauma. Okay, continue.
No, you guys are good. I had
Trivia.
to remember that I need to write this down. Okay, so this is how trivia is gonna work. I don't have. I'm just gonna like keep the total score for the amount of questions, but we're not gonna go to first to 5. Okay, I'll just whoever's at the very end of the game, Most points wins.
Okay.
All right. So what the trivia is today? Get a load of this. I'm going to speak Furbish, and you guys have to translate and tell me what you think it means.
Oh my gosh. Can you?
So I'm gonna say the phrase, and then
Okay.
first one to say their name. This could be hard with Emily's little internet delay. Don't want to get little fights over there on the internet. I don't want you guys fighting. So all right, sound okay? So just say your name. Don't say. All right, here's the first one. I'm gonna try my best to speak Furbish. We ta ka lulu.
Katie,
Katie.
I love you.
Nope. This is gonna be very hard.
This is very hard. You should have done multiple choice. Good morning. I don't know.
Nope. It translates to tell me a joke.
Obviously. Yes.
I'm gonna go tell Ben that when I get downstairs.
All right, this one sounds similar, so maybe you can assume what it means. We ta ka weelu.
I don't know.
Katie,
Tell me a something.
sing me a song or something.
No, tell Emily's along the right lines. Tell me a
What else do you tell besides jokes?
story. Tell me a story.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Tell me a
All right.
fact. Tell me the weather. Tell me the I don't think Furby cares
All
about
right,
those things.
this one's a little differently. We ti ka wati.
I don't know. You should give us a hint.
Okay.
Like a greeting,
All right, let's see what a good hint would be. It again wants you to do something for it. Entertainment. Entertained. Wants to be entertained with something.
Was it my previous
Dance
answer?
with me.
Dance with me. It's kind of close.
Dance me a story.
Sing me a song.
I just asked if it was my previous answer.
Oh, what? I didn't hear it. I'm sorry. Did you say that?
It must have been
Sing
my
a song.
delay.
Oh, I'm gonna. It's Emily's internet. It's the wind.
It's the wind.
Katie, I'm gonna give you a sympathy point.
Thank you.
Or a courtesy point.
I like sympathy
all right, I don't know how
points.
to pronounce. Okay, this one is a question that the Furby asks. Unai Luledu has to do with an activity.
Ooh, Katie,
Katie.
will you play with me?
Yeah. Do you want to play?
Oh, you're so good at Furby. Furbish.
Furbish.
It's the sympathy point. Instant translation.
This one kind of seems passive-aggressive, but it's another question the Furby asks to the owner. Unai a tedu.
Are you sure you want to wear that?
That top with those bottoms?
Are you there?
Nope.
Do you
something
even love
you have
me?
to do every day.
Oh.
Something you have to do every day.
Oh, will you feed me?
Close. Are you hungry?
Oh.
It's like, are you hungry? Because I could eat. Just say you're hungry. Okay, next one. Unai budu. This is a question. I don't know what a good hint that wouldn't give it away.
This is a question. Idabadoo. What was it?
Yeah.
Unai budu.
Unai budu. Unai budu.
Maybe this is Are You There?
No. This is a sincere question of feeling. How are you?
Oh, I just said it.
All right, Katie gets another point.
Give her another point.
This is the trivia Katie's been waiting for.
Sympathy trivia.
Furbish.
Yeah. All right, here's the next one. I don't know. Oh, maybe this is something you have to say to. Are these things you say to the Furby, or is this the things the Furby says?
This is your
I don't even
quiz.
know. I don't
We
know.
can't
I'm
speak
trying to see, 'cause
Furbish. The Furby is speaking Furbish. So this is stuff Furby says
That's
to you.
true.
It's
All right,
funny.
here's
On the
Furbish
box, it has like a translating thing on the girl's box.
All right. Unai we lu ni wat way. Unai we lo ni way.
I should get the Furby on the horn and see if.
Oh yeah. That translates to go to sleep now.
Oh.
Yeah, now we're talking.
This next one's kind of weird. Unai Nula.
I swear
I like
I've
how
heard.
it sounds.
I swear I've
la.
heard that before.
Unai Nula.
Word to the
This
Furb.
is a weird. This is a weird demand from a Furby.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Show me a dance.
Oh dear.
All right. What? Okay. This next one is do. That's what it is. Do, and your hint is in the way I said it.
Hello?
Nope. Well, I guess
Huh?
hello would be good too, but no. Nope. Well, kind of, huh? What?
Oh.
Do means what? All right. Here's your next one. Doodah.
My brain can only think of Star Wars. Yee-boo. What is it they say?
Hello? There.
Yeah. Doodah. Doodah is yes.
Okay, but do is hello?
Do is what, and doodah
what?
is yes.
So that's why I was...
I'm beginning to think these Furbies didn't think of their language.
We
All
got
right,
some,
next
got
one
some
is
holes. We're punching holes in this logic.
boo.
Scary. Just kidding.
Sad.
Nope. Boo.
Mad.
Boo.
It's not coming. Say it again.
Boo.
Boo.
Boo means no.
Oh, okay.
It kind of seems like they just gave up here at the end of the list. This next one is you, and it's crazy what this translates to because it's a sentence. It's like, yeah, just say you.
Oh,
That
man.
translates to why will you not play with me today?
Obviously, yes.
So do is what, doodah is yes, boo is no, and you is why will you not play with me today?
Right. Oh, man.
You combine all
Talk
of
about
those
drama.
words. All right. Katie wins trivia. Woo woo. 3-0. Emily, you didn't even try.
Congratulations. Here, let me... Hold on.
Yeah, say one of the words to
Furby had
Furby.
beautiful dream. Furby and Unai caught candy clouds and rainbows.
Candy
I don't know if
clouds and
it's better or
rainbows.
worse than
Hey,
Furbish.
Furby. Light show. Light show.
Hello?
This is our problem. This is what happens. Light show. Light show. Oh.
Double rainbow!
Okay. Oh,
Doesn't
we
seem
got
like
red.
that Furby listens to you, Emily.
I know.
Well, that wind is blowing.
What was the other ones I said? Fortune teller.
Can you get the
Fortune-
Furby to say bye?
Unai still there?
Oh my gosh.
Can Unai repeat, please?
All right. Well, that is it for Furby talk.
He's going to bed.
Furby getting so
Miss the
sleepy.
Furbies. Bring the toys back. I think that maybe that's what they're just banking on, Emily, as all of the millennials
Do
getting
it.
these toys for their kids now.
Featured on their podcast.
Yeah.
Furby
Yeah.
close
Yeah, this is gonna make them boom even more.
one.
You're welcome, Hasbro. Oh,
Is that it snoring?
yeah. His ears are hitting the microphone. All right, good night. He's asleep.
Good night, Furby. All
All right.
right. Anything
Well,
to wrap up the Furby talk?
Oh, well, thanks,
No.
Nick.
That was very educational. That was interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
go
I
Furbies.
never thought about second generation Furbies till today.
I didn't know that they existed this entire time.
And they look like
Yeah.
potatoes. And
And
some
they're
Fuzzy
had chicken
potatoes.
legs. Yeah.
All right. Well, all right. There's no Furby talk. There's no Furbish for bye.
Yeah, because you never say goodbye.
You never say goodbye.
That's got Toy Story
They're always
vibes.
listening.
That too.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go out by saying go to sleep now to our
Okay.
audience and to you guys.
Okay, bye.
Unai way, lo ni way.
Okay, bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Yeah. What's okay? Bye for.